welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Larissa Vaz. The Goa government has taken its dispute with the High Court of Bombay at Goa to the Supreme Court, contesting the High Court's directive to declare the Madai Wildlife Sanctuary and its surrounding areas as a tiger reserve within a 3-month time frame. To argue its case in this special leave petition (SLP), the government has enlisted the services of senior counsel Mukul Rohatgi.
The Goa government has challenged the High Court's order to declare Madai Wildlife Sanctuary as a tiger reserve. The High Court, in its ruling issued on July 24th, mandated that the Goa government must make this declaration within 3 months. Additionally, the court ordered the government to formulate a comprehensive tiger conservation plan during the same period. Reacting to the High Court's decision, Goa Forest Minister Vishwajit Rane expressed concern over the potential adverse consequences of implementing the order and pledged that the government would immediately seek relief from the Supreme Court to have the High Court's ruling overturned. Rane emphasized that the judgment could pose significant challenges for the people of Satari and asserted that the government was determined to overturn it at any cost. The division bench of Justice Mahesh Sonak and Bharat Deshpande in their judgment highlighted the need to prioritize national interest over regional, parochial and narrow political consideration at the state level when it came to conserving and safeguarding the tigers and its habitat. This verdict followed the state government's prior rejection of a proposal to designate the area as a tiger reserve. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
The hearing concerning the illegal bungalow in Old Goa, overseen by the Director of Panchayat, has once again been rescheduled, this time to 25th September. This consistent delay in the hearing dates has left activists frustrated as the cases has now been repeatedly postponed for an entire year. Interestingly, the Supreme Court has issued an order to transfer the case to the Archaeological Survey of India (ASI), which is yet to be done. Furthermore, activists stated that the government could pursue action against the people involved based on the alleged forged documents. A formal complaint has already been filed, and this complaint might serve as grounds for initiating a forgery case, thereby revoking any other documents.
The hearing concerning the illegal bungalow in Old Goa was seen by the Director of Panchayat has once again been rescheduled, this time to 25th September. This consistent delay in hearing dates has left activists frustrated as the case has now been repeatedly postponed for an entire year. Interestingly, the Supreme Court has issued an order to transfer the case to the Archaeological Survey of India, which is yet to be done. Furthermore, activists stated that the government could pursue action against the people involved based on the alleged forged documents. A formal complaint has already been filed, and this complaint might serve as grounds for initiating a forgery case, thereby revoking any other documents.
Case asli hearing asli Director of Panchayat कितें जालें?
It is postponed to 25th of September. पण म्हाका कितें सांगूंक सोदता हे गव्हर्मेंट कोत्ता कितें? जी DOP परत ही आमकां तारीख पे तारीख हे डायलॉग जोरून आमकां आतां सारके वीट येयलेली आसा. जेन्ना सुप्रीम कोर्टानी ऑर्डर देखून सांगली की बाबा ही केस ASIक दिवची आनी तेका हे जज करून दी, तेन्ना हे हांव नको ही कसल्यो गेमी चलता ते परत आमकांय नागरिकांक त्रास करता. सरकार तुमचे दारीन न्हू, आमी सरकाराचे दारीर बोबो मारपाक उरल्या. खेरीत भशेन हांव सांगता की जे परी इतले व्हडले लांब करून घेवपाची गरज ना, कित्याक ती फॉर्जरी डॉक्युमेंट पळय जे केल्या तेजेरूच गव्हर्मेंटान ताचेर नदर घालूंक जाता आनी ती फॉर्जरी केस वयर काडूंक जाता, कारण ती कंप्लेन ऑलरेडी फायल केलेली आसा आनी त्या कंप्लेनी वयर ती सगळी डॉक्युमेंट्स रिवोक करूंक जाता. ते आमकां नागरिकांक, आमकां सिटिजनांक, आमकां एक्टिविस्टांक इतले त्रास दिवपाची गरजूच ना. हांव CMA कडेन मागता, मातशें ते फॉर्जरी डॉक्युमेंट्साचेर नदर मारा. तुमकां फूल रायट आसा. गरिबांची तुमी घरां तुमी रोखडेच मोडटा, नोटीस नासतना, कांय नासतना. आनी हे पळय श्रीमंत लोकांक तुमी कित्याक हांव नको कित्याक सांबाळून दवरता तें म्हाका कांयच खबर ना. म्हाका दिसता गोंयकारांनी उठपाची गरज आसा आनी हे कायद्याची बदल करपाची गरज आसा.
तो इलिगल बंगलो हा जाणा सगळे डॉक्युमेंट दिल्ले हा कोर्टान DOPन, पूण तेचो आजून इश्यू घेयत ना. हियरींग हाडटा, डेट दिता, तेचो कंक्लुजन कांय ना, पोस्टपोन करता. पूण तेचो कितें तरी रिजन आसूंक जाय जेन्यून न्हू, तेंय दिना. कित्याक लागून पोस्टपोन केला अशें डिले करून करून आमचे पयशे जे स्टेट गव्हर्मेंटाचे पिड्यार करून पब्लीक फंड आमचो जो गव्हर्मेंटाक यूज करता तेजो नाश करता आनी स्पेशली ह्या बिल्डरांक लागून
हे DOP पळय हा हे वर्स मायज जालें आमकां हांगासर आपयता आनी एकूय हियरींग जावंक ना म्हाज्या हिसपान म्हाजेर कांयच विस्वास ना हे DOPचेर की कितें आमकां बरें डिसिजन मेळटलें म्हणून हांव एकूच सांगूंक सोदतां की सुप्रीम कोर्टान पळय ऑर्डर दिल्या पळय ती एक बरी जावन आसा आनी आमचो सगल्यांचो भारत आहा एकूच आतां की आर्कोलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया बरें पळय तें डिसिजन घेतलें म्हणून.
Devendra Kamkar for Herald TV.
Nice Goinkar Force has submitted a memorandum to the Superintendent of Land Survey Records addressing various issues and discrepancies at the Citizen Service Centre. The primary concern highlighted in the memorandum pertains to frequent system outages, causing significant inconvenience to the public. Moreover, they stated that there have been delays in uploading land survey records into the system, leading to prolonged wait times for citizens, often exceeding 10 days.
Nice Goinkar Fars has submitted a memorandum to the Superintendent of Land Survey Records addressing various issues and discrepancies at the Citizen Service Centre. The primary concern highlighted in the memorandum pertains to frequent system outages causing significant inconvenience to the public. Moreover, they stated that there have been delays in uploading land survey records into the system, leading to prolonged wait times for citizens, often exceeding 10 days.
आज आम्ही एक मेमोरंडम दिला लँड अँड सर्वे डिपार्टमेंट सुपरिटेंडंटान हायलायटिंग द ग्रिव्हन्सेस पीपल फेस इन द सिटीजन सर्व्हिस सेंटर म्हणजे थिंगा एक तो तांगे इंटरनेट सुद्दां डावन आसता पब्लीक थिंगा त्रास जाता कित्याक जेन्ना तूं एक प्रॉपर्टी सर्वे नंबराचेर प्लान आनी 140 फॉर्म काडपाक वयता तेन्ना दोन कावंटराचेर तुका दोन कावंटराचेर वच म्हणटा कित्याक तेंगे सिस्टम अपलोड ना आमचो ऑनरेबल प्रायम मिनिस्टर सांगलां की डिजिटल इंडिया म्हणून सो डिजिटल इंडिया जाल्यार सिस्टमा सगळें आसूं जाय पीपल शूड नॉट सफर 10 दीस केन्ना प्लान हाडूंक गेले जाल्यार पयशे घेता ते पयले पूण प्लान व्हरपा म्हणटा ते 10 दिसांनी 10 दिसांनी कित्याक एवरीथींग हॅज टू बी इन द सिस्टम जेन्ना आमी लँड अँड सर्वे डिपार्टमेंट येता ते स्टाफ सांगताय आमकां की आमकां स्टाफ उणा म्हणटा जाल्यार आमी कितें करपाचें सांग म्हाका लंच ब्रेक टायमार आसता सॅलरी टायमार मेळटा लोकांक वोस्ट कितें मेळना टायमार सो आय वूड लायक द रेव्हेन्यू मिनिस्टर बाबूश मनसोरा टू लूक इन टू दीस मॅटर ट्रान्सपरन्सी आसपा जाय थिंगा लोकांक त्रास जावपा जाय आतां तूं म्हाका एक सांगू आमकां खबर आहा लँड अँड सर्वे डिपार्टमेंट सिनियर सिटीजन तीन बाड थंय बसून तेंक बाड हें जेम येता कित्याक कांय खबर आसना चडशे स्टाफ आमी चलयताले थिंगा ती स्टाफ थिंगा हेचेर आसता मोबायलाचेर सो एश कोन जावपा जायना लोकांक त्रास जावपा जायना ऑफिस आसना स्टाफान थिंगा आनी जाल जाल्यार तो हुंगेर तुमगेर सुपरवायजर ताका खबर आसना
कितें सांगलां
सो सुपरिटेंडंट आमकां एश्युरन्स दिला की आपण हेचें एक्शन घेता म्हणून कित्याक वी कॅन ओनली रिक्वेस्ट पूण कित्याक लोकांक त्रास जावपा जायना न्हू कळटा न्हू पयशे घेताय तुमी पयले आनी प्लान व्हरपा 10 दिसांनी कित्याक सो instead of going forward we are going backward तेश कोन जावपा जायना सिटीजन आतां तुगेलें सिटीजन सर्वीस सेंटर म्हणचे लोकांक आसात पूण लोक बाटलीक बसून जेम काडटा तेका टोकन नंबर येयना मागीर लंच ब्रेक जालो म्हणटकीर मागीर तूं सायन्स आयो सिनियर सिटीजन कितको येतलो सायन्साक सांग म्हाका आनी हें बिल्डिंगाक कितें जोडलें कोण खबर आहा आनी लोक मरे ऑफिसान येवपा लँड अँड सर्वे देखून भिताय कित्याक मुगे फायल बी हाडायत म्हूण आतां मुगे एक फायल आहलो थिंगा सो हांवें एंट्री युनिटान एंट्री केल्ली सो जेन्ना हांव फॉलो अप करपा हांवें सबमीट केली 29 ऑगस्ट सो 4 सप्टेंबर हांव येयलें थिंगा आनी ताका विचारलें अरे मुगे फॉलो अप करपाची फायल टेबलाची हाडली हांवें ताका विचारलें ही फायल टेबलाक कित्याक तो म्हाका सांगता एशेंको आमी आमगे तो प्रोसिजर म्हूण तूं म्हाका एक सांग हो एटिट्यूड ते थिंगा दाखयताय म्हणजे कोणा मरे भिरांत ना कळटा तुका सो देरफोर हांव रेव्हेन्यू हेका मिनिस्टर हांव अर्ज कोता की हेजेर तुवें मातशें मॉनिटर दवरचें आनी कोण पडी भाशेन करता लोकांक त्रास तेजेर एक्शन घेवचें
Mohit Karangate for Herald TV.
The recently cleared new Beach Shack Policy 2023-26 has created turbulence amongst the traditional Goan shack owners, whose families were the ones that started the shack business in the state and have been running it ever since. Today in our special series of Street Voice, Team Herald spoke to several people across the state to know if traditional shack owners are being sidelined by introducing the 60-year age limit clause in the shack policy in Goa.
ते बीच शॅकांचे आसा ते हांव प्रायवेट प्रॉपर्टीचो
तुम्ही प्रायव्हेट प्रॉपर्टी तरी पण तुमकां अशें तुमचे व्ह्यूज ओवरऑल व्ह्यूज कितें तुमचा हेजेर
एज लिमिट घातला ती मरे.
एज लिमीट क्लावज घाता ताचेर
एज लिमिट काडून उडोवंक जाय कित्याक ते ट्रेडिशनली कितले वर्स जाणटो जालो म्हणून धंदो करना जाल्यार पोट कशें भरतलो.
ओके ओके
हम्म.
हय तें सारकें तुमचें. सो
It is
तुमकां
not a
दिसता
government job न्हू.
हय
ताका एज लिमिट लागना.
आं
अजून पर्यंत केन्ना लागूंक ना. मदींच एज लिमिट घातल्यार बरें न्हू. लोक खंय वयतले तर.
सारकें सारकें.
हम्म.
यस सो तुमकां दिसता तो क्लावज काडून उडोवचो कसो.
हय.
ओके ओके
In the interest of Goans
सांगा.
and traditional Shakuners, this clause should be removed.
ओके ओके.
Residents of Margo have raised concerns about the alleged misappropriation of public funds in recent beautification projects undertaken by the Margo Municipal Council. Demanding a thorough investigation into the matter, citizens gathered near Government Vidya Niketan (GVN) and questioned the use of taxpayers' money for these initiatives. The focus of their allegations revolved around the beautification of the frontage of GVN, a renowned institution with a history spanning 111 years.
Residents of Marga have raised concerns about the alleged misappropriation of public funds in the recent beautification project undertaken by the Marga Municipal Council. Demanding a thorough investigation into the matter, citizens gathered near Gomantak Vidya Niketan and questioned the use of taxpayers' money for these initiatives. The focus of the allegations revolves around the beautification of the frontage of GVN, a renowned institution with a history of spanning 111 years.
This work, how whether the municipality has it done on its own or they have asked for it. I don't understand why this should be done. Because, if everybody is coming forward to get funds from the municipality to for their own work, then, municipality will be pauper. You see, municipality doesn't have funds to repair footpaths, to do so much of work that is required in the city. And they engage themselves in this sort of propaganda, of beautifying a place which does not require municipal funds for its maintenance. See, this is what I am surprised that Koman Vijay has allowed or has asked for this to be done. And the costs also are very high. So, there doesn't seem to be a tender, doesn't seem to be any accountability over these funds that are being spent.
आम्ही पर्सनली कोणाचे पूण कितें म्हजे खूद 3 प्रिमायसीस आसा एक कॉन्सला अंडर आनी हांव ताचेर टॅक्स फारीक करता. जर तांच्यानी हें डेकोरेट करपाक जाल्यार म्हज्या घरांनी कित्याक 3 प्रिमायस कित्याक करपाक ना पयसो आमगेलो नंबर वन. सेकेंडली हांगा कितें दाखयलां स्टेनलेस स्टील न्हय ते म्हणून आनी ताका पयशे लायल्या आनी कित्याचे आनी दाखयला हांगा दुसरें हेचे इंस्ट्रुमेंट दाखयलें तातूंत 1.5 लाख जाता नागराचे. ही फालसिदारी आमच्या अंडर आमच्या पयशांनी जाता त्या पासत आमकां दूख लागता, सगळ्यांक दूख लागता. त्या पासत आमी भायर सरल्या आनी द फेडरल कावन्सील हियर प्रोटेस्ट आनी वी वॉन्ट टू सी द एंड ऑफ इट दॅट पीपल हू आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल शूड बी पनिश्ड.
पळय हें काम केलां न्ही हांव 43 इयर्स इन दीस फॅब्रिकेशन फिल्ड आहा. व्हडली व्हडली स्टेडी बांदता कसलें बारीक खेळमार पासून काम करता. बट तेणी पळय हें दाखयलां न्ही ते 1,50,000 रुपया एक म्हूण हांवें बॅरी सरपाक तें लेजर कटिंगाचे कट करून दितात. अशी दिसा म्हाका दिसता 50-60 पसून असली रेबेका आनी ते गिटार करपाक जाता. ते बेंगलोर दिल्ली ते 10 मिनटां भितर करून दितात आनी ते लेजर कट ताका इतले पयशे पडपाक शकत ना. आनी हें जे रेलिंग केलां न्ही ते 350 रुपया स्क्वेअर फीट. ती आल्फाबेट ती हेजी नांव ती बरयल्या न्ही तेजे मात कितें एक धर तूं मॅक्झिमम 500 रुपया एक धरपाक शकता. हेजी 1,500 दाखयला.
Mohit Karangati for Herald TV.
It is deja vu for the people across Goa as 10 years after the relic exposition, Old Goa faces yet another illegal construction in the archaeological conservation zone. While people prepared themselves for the exposition in 2014, they battled against an illegal construction and got it demolished back then. 10 years on, the activists say it's a new year but a similar problem, and now are praying for a miracle before the going to Sahib to get rid of this illegal bungalow in Old Goa.
The Supreme Court has given a clear verdict saying that and reverted the matter to the Archaeological Survey of India. This is the right direction, where this direction should have been given by this Honorable High Court of Bombay High Court. But they have bypassed this and we had to go to the Supreme Court. Now since it is reversed, it is my hope and they will do it. Supreme Court, Archaeological Survey of India, they will definitely pass a order for demolition. Because in 2014, they were with us. We had the same thing over here in the same property, and Archaeological Survey of India was with us, and we had a demolition, and we have the verdict of it. And this will be the, at present it's a white elephant, but in future it will be ground zero.
Okay. So since the Supreme Court has given their version of sending the matter back to the ASI, with the amount of proof and amount of documents that have been given in the case, what do you think will happen? How soon it may happen? What do you think about that? Because you have been following up the case for quite some time now.
Yes, we are following the case. The concerned people or the concerned authorities who have gone who are doing the following up the case in the Supreme Court, they will be much better in giving you this report. But as far as my opinion and my understanding, it is just it's a court case and it prolongs for a very long time. But the Archaeological Survey of India, they have the full powers because this whole area is in a sensitive and they have the right. It's a World Heritage Site and they have all the documentation, they have all the power. When unauthorized structure like this come up, they have the power. But due to the political pressure, it was bypassed. But now it has come to the right hand. So sooner or later, we'll have the.
If we know it correctly, in 2014 the exposition was held. Now it's another 10 years have passed and another exposition, another illegal structure that has come up between these 10 years. So given the fact that earlier this had happened, can you recollect what happened earlier and how it was dealt with and that demolition happened? Could you recollect some of the things?
Yes. Say 2014, it was the time of exposition, and there was some structure which are come here in this property, and our activist, one of the activists by Sudeep Dalvi, he brought up the issue, and we all came together here. Like Father Bismarck was there, Prajal Sakandande was there, Cedric De Costa, and Rajkama or something, one of that thing. And we happened to meet here. We got Kennedy Afonso was there. We came here. We saw the thing. There were toilet constructions in the compound. There was a structure, pakka structure which came here. We went to the authorities, like the Panchayat and all, Panchayat, then Exposition Committee, authorities with the CM office, etc. Everybody they declined. But Archaeological Survey, they said, no, this cannot be done. So we went to the chief, even to the Chief Minister. They said, no, we will demolish this in 45 days. No, pakka structure we want to demolish right now. So on the very same day, we went to the High Court and we got a stay and it was demolished. We have the order of it. And in that order, there cannot be a single stone put up there. But now it is a 10 years, we got the same audit, and with this, St. Francis is there, this will go off. Okay. That is my side.
Activists call upon the government to provide a compensation of 50 lakh to the family of Sydney D'Souza, a student at Sanjay School. Sydney tragically lost his life after falling from a government building. The activist stated that the government's negligence in failing to replace faulty railings played a pivotal role in this tragic incident. The 42-year-old student, who had disabilities and had recently experienced a fall from the aging building located in Porvorim, sadly succumbed to his injuries on Monday at Goa Medical College.
Activists called upon the government to provide a compensation of 50 lakh to the family of Sydney D'Souza, a student at Sanjay School. Sydney tragically lost his life after falling from a government building. The activists state that the government's negligence in failing to replace the faulty railings played a pivotal role in this tragic accident. The 42-year-old student who had disabilities had recently experienced a fall from the aging building at Sanjay School, located in Porvorim. He sadly succumbed to his injuries on Monday at Goa Medical College and Hospital in Bambolim.
फिजिकली डिसेबल्ड आसूं खंयच्या मायक आनी खंयच्या फॅमिलीक तो भुरगो व्हडलो आसता पूण आयज हांव सांगूंक सोदतां हें फक्त आनी फक्त हे नेग्लिजन्स जे जाल्ले आसा सरकाराच्या वतीन जे नेग्लिजन्स जाल्ले आसा तेका लागून म्हाका खंय तरी दिसता दॅट गव्हर्मेंट शूड टेक द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. आय थिंक द चेअरमॅन ऑफ संजय स्कूल इज बाब सिद्धार्थ कुंकळकर, द एक्स MLA ऑफ पुंजीम. तुजो एक स्टुडंट तुजे चेअरमॅन आसा ताजो एक स्टुडंट आयज ना जाल्लो आसा आनी ते तुज्याच सरकारा लागून जाल्ले आसा. हांव मागता सिद्धार्था कडेन खंय तरी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी घेवची. हांव मागता गोंयच्या CMA कडेन प्रमोद सावंत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी घे.
Devendra Kankar for Herald TV.
Anjuna police registered 2 more FIRs in connection with international sex trade racket, one against one of the accused for overstaying and the other against one of the resort owners for failing to fill the C form of the foreigner.
Anjuna police registered 2 more FIRs in connection with the international sex trade racket, one against the accused for overstaying and the other against the resort owner for failing to fill the C form of the foreigner. According to MAPSA STPO Jiv Badalvi, the accused Maria Dorcas, a Kenyan national, was found to be staying without a valid passport and visa. A case under Section 7, Subsection 1, Section 7, Subsection 3(3) of the Foreigners Order Act 1948 and Section 3, Subsection 2A and Section 6A of the Passport Entry into India Rule 1950 and Section 3 and 4 of Passport Entry of India Act 1920 has been registered against her. The accused is presently in police custody. Anjuna police registered 2 more FIRs in connection with the international sex trade racket. The investigation also revealed that the accused was found to be staying at Myanmar Roma Resort by Jolly Jolly, whose owner Sebastian Albuquerque of Wagator had failed to file the mandatory C form of the women. This is the place where the girls were staying. Police informed that the resort owner has been booked for violating Section 7(1) of the Foreigners Act 1948. Further investigation is in progress. Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
Alem Youth Association secured a dominant 7-0 victory over CAC Consalem, earning themselves a spot in the quarterfinals of the Our Lady of Fatima Cup Inter-Village Football Tournament. The match took place at the Dikarpale Football Ground on a memorable Monday.
Alem Youth Association dominated with a 7-0 victory over CAC Kansali in the quarterfinals of the Our Lady of Fatima Cup. The star of the game, Sweden Barbosa, displayed a remarkable prowess by netting 7 goals for Alem Youth Association. His scoring spree occurred in the 14th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 51st, 53rd and 62nd minute, leaving no doubt about his influence on the outcome of the match. Inasa Narona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on Herald on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.